Well, hello everybody. My name is Jesse Shelton. I'm a student here at Full Sail University, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about marketing and communications. Let's get into the first topic here. Well, the second one really, but um, what did I discover about the provided links about the industry? Well, what I discovered is honestly, anyone can get into this industry, but it does require that you at least, a lot of them that I found require that you at least have a bachelor's degree in journalism, or I think at least an English degree for the most part. And which is, in my opinion, which is understandable. You wouldn't want a reporter to not have those credentials at least. And so I found out too that a lot of reporters, and I think it's either reporters or it's not, I think it's like either reporters or writers. I think reporters make just a little bit higher than writers, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. Let me actually check that. A reporter makes about 36,000, and writers, they tend to make about 70,000 to 40. Yeah, so that's about right. So reporters make a little bit more than writers. I guess quite a bit more actually. Which of the career options that I read about interest me most? There were actually two. But I think one of the main ones that really interested me the most was the reporter, because reporters, they get a chance to go in, hear about a story, get a tip, and go investigate and see what they can find. Myself personally, I do like putting together clues and talking to people to find out what goes on and what went down that day or night, depending on the time that I would get the tip, as if I were a reporter. So, like for example, with the shooting that happened at the NFL tournament at the EA headquarters in Florida, I believe, that would have been something that, although that was tragic, that would have been something that I would have loved to have been a part of. That being, the reason being is because it was a chance to get to interview the people, see what went on, get as much facts as possible. Who was the person involved? Who were the people that may or may not have been injured? Was everyone okay? How did the event start? Who was this person? So it's like you as a reporter, you get a chance to go into an event not really knowing what you're going to find, but hoping that you'll be able to find something that's that's going to grab the people's attention, So being a reporter is something that honestly would really intrigue me the most, because you get to hear people's reactions, you get to get the raw, uncut take on things, you get to not necessarily experience what they went through, but for a second you get to kind of live in their world and see how they reacted to what went on, what they thought about when the event was taking place, how they feel afterwards or how they felt before. So you get to kind of walk through life with that person, and being able to do that as a reporter is one of the reasons that I was incredibly interested in becoming a reporter. And if I were honestly to take a job in communications, it probably would be as a reporter, just so that I can get the chance to talk to people, see how they react to things, what do they think, how did they envision their day going, like, did it start out as a normal day? Was it something that was kind of suspicious? It gives me as a person more of a chance to honestly just listen and let the person talk, and then from that make sure that I get all the facts and stuff straight so that I can be a reliable source and a great reporter. Yes, sorry. So yeah, that was my findings on careers in communications. All right, guys, later.